Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress. I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Welcome back to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast, a framework for consistent achievement. I'm Desiree Stapleton Gonzalez, Harvard Certified Business Strategist, PMP Certified Project Manager, and Fractional COO, featured in Forbes, Business Insider, Entrepreneur, Thrive Global, and more than 50 other publications. So let's get started. A lot of people think they're not getting things done because they're not motivated enough. That's not the issue. Motivation is unreliable by nature and it's not meant to carry the full weight of your goals. You don't need to feel motivated. You need structure. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings move. They shift. They change based on sleep, stress, your schedule, your environment, and whatever else is happening that day. If your entire plan relies on you feeling energized and inspired, the plan is already unstable. So let's talk about what actually keeps people consistent. The first thing is visibility. When a goal isn't visible, it disappears. When it disappears, it doesn't matter how motivated you are. You're not thinking about it and you're not acting on it. Motivation can't support what you don't see. You don't need to feel ready. You need the goal to stay in front of you. The second thing is simplicity. If the steps are too big or too vague, no amount of motivation will get you moving. Your brain will reject anything that feels unclear or heavy. And that is not a discipline issue, that's a design issue. When the next step is simple and doable, your motivation stops being relevant. You just do what's next. The third thing is routine, not a rigid, perfect routine, a predictable one. A routine doesn't ask you how you feel, it tells you what happens next. People say that they need more motivation, but what they actually need is a routine that doesn't change based on emotions. The fourth thing is accountability, not pressure, structure. Accountability is what keeps you connected to the goal even when you're tired, distracted, overwhelmed, or just not in the mood. Motivation fades. Accountability keeps things moving anyway. The fifth is data. When you are not tracking your progress, you'll assume nothing is happening. And when you assume nothing is happening, you stop. Not because you're unmotivated, but because you're thinking that you're not getting anywhere. Momentum doesn't come from motivation, it comes from evidence. Here's the truth most people don't realize: consistency creates motivation, not the other way around. When you do one small thing and see it work, you naturally become more motivated. When you stop waiting for motivation and start working your system, you build momentum. And when you build momentum, confidence grows. And when confidence grows, motivation flows. But you can't start with motivation. You have to start with structure. So let's recap. You don't need motivation to accomplish your goals. You need your goals to stay visible. You need simpler steps. You need a routine that makes sense for your real life, not the one you wish you had. You need accountability so the goal doesn't disappear. And you need to track what's actually happening so your brain has evidence, not assumptions. Motivation might make you feel good, but structure is what moves you forward. If you want a framework that helps you stay consistent with or without motivation, a system that adjusts with you instead of depending on your mood, you'll find it inside of Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program. Visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com to learn more. I'm Desiree Stapleton Gonzalez, and this is Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.